but you've got to figure out who your audience is first, right? I mean, that's...
Absolutely. It's critical because you see a lot of people wasting their marketing dollars, wasting their advertising dollars. It may be you may really be a business-to-business type of business, and you don't need to be taking out quarter-page ads in the newspaper.
For instance. Great. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Versus someone who may be retail-based, trying to reach an older audience, having a special on Saturday. In that case, the newspaper may be perfect for what they want to do. There are a lot of different ways to reach people. They don't all cost a lot of money, but certainly identifying who your potential customers are, whether it's by age, by its geographical region, whatever it is. Once you've identified them, there are different mediums that will lend themselves to different audiences. And then once you get to that point, now you've got to think about what it is you're going to say to them. Because it's great that you've identified that by an email campaign. You can be very effective in reaching them. But what you say in that email is every bit as important. And if you don't have good content, if you don't have something that speaks to them, because you don't really want to talk about what it is you do, you have to understand what it is they're looking for.
Let's say that again real loud and clear. You have to understand their needs and wants and speak to them according to their needs and wants, not according to who you are and your plan for them. That's never going to work.
It has less to do with exactly if you sell wheelchairs. No one wants a wheelchair, but what people want is independence.
Sure.
They want a chance to enjoy their life, to visit with their kids or grandkids.
Great example.
Every year, Black & Decker sells tens of thousands of drill bits, but nobody wants a drill bit. What people want are holes. And you need to understand what it is you have versus, you don't want to talk about, we have the sharpest drill bits, we have something that can make your life easier, and you can move on and have what you want.
So know your audience. Make sure you're messaging to their needs and wants in life, right?
Absolutely.
And then all about that personal brand or that branding for your business, that it really is congruent with your customers' needs and wants, and understanding who your customers are, and be able to consistently brand in the right directions for that, right?
Absolutely. Those are the basics.
Yeah. Now, I know from being in business, I'm busy trying to do the business, right? We got this phrase, we're working in the business, not on the business. What was that one you said about being in the bottle?
Well, exactly. We say that, when you're inside the bottle, you can't read the label.
Right.
And
so sometimes you got to get outside of it a little bit and get a fresh look at it, which is what somebody like Discover Michigan Communications with Mike Murray there can do for people. Just quickly on your resume, it's fun for me because I love sports. You spent 9 years with the Detroit Lions in there?
That's right.
In their marketing.
I worked in PR at the University of Michigan for 7 years.
Yeah.
Then I was in. Thank you. At media relations for the Lions for 9 years. Then I was in healthcare for 13 years in a marketing and public relations capacity.
Yeah.
So it's very different industries.
Yeah.
But there's so many concepts that remain the same, and ultimately, that's what it comes down to: just being very clear in your communication and letting people know what it is you can do for them.
Yeah, so American Dreamer, you may be a small business owner or somebody who needs help with marketing or just thinking about your messaging or understand a little bit how your brand is perceived, kind of a chance to get outside of the bottle, if you will, and look at your label. Give us a call off air at 248-545-4700 or go like that Michigan Real Talk Facebook page. And you'll find great content coming down the pipe there. Some from Mike Murray at Michigan Discover Michigan Communications, sorry. So give us a call anytime or check out that Michigan Real Talk Facebook page. Thanks so much, Mike, for stopping in and talking with us today.
Paul, Tina, thank you for having me.
Well, it's good to hang out with a guy like Mike Murray, Tina, because he has a lot